So it's Trev and myself. Once again, we've come full circle for the final table. In seat 1, it's Jimbo, 1970.
Yeah, but he hasn't got many chips. He's going to have to get very lucky. 22,000 only.
Seat 2, Hume,
who is also short stacked, slightly less than 60,000.
Seat 3, Robin E1.
It's almost going up in ascending chip order. We've seen a bit of Robin E1 tonight. Nearly 100,000 in chips.
Seat 4, Fast Eddie 15.
Yep, who's been playing very solid poker. He's got 131,000.
Seat 5, Nige Ben.
We'll push them in with any two, we know that. 200,000 nearly.
Seat 6, Doudeau.
He's been getting the cards, but he's been playing them well. He's the chip leader here, 258,000.
Okay, here come the cards then. Best of luck to everyone playing tonight. 6 players left out of a field of 522. The first one to go tonight alone will pick up £1,200, which is around about how much we offer to the winner of the Standard Open.
Absolutely.
So, big cash.
Really big money tonight. Fast Eddie first to act. I don't think he's going to do any acting here. Just chuck him away. And of course not just the prize money isn't just big, but of course the difference between 6th and 5th and so on is huge. So the players will be looking around at the other players' chip stacks. There are 3 who are shortish. I'll be thinking, well, if I can hang around for 5 or 10 minutes, I can get myself another £1,000 here.
Yeah, and this is where we see the short stacks sometimes make a lot of money just by keeping out of trouble and letting some of the others take each other out. Yeah,
having said that, Hume is going to have to shove them here. Well, certainly now, it's only 20,000, and he would probably prefer for Robin to put these down, and she probably will with only King 5. It's going to cost her 3/4 of her stack if she calls. Why would you do it? There's going to be a casualty, she hopes. She'll go up the money ladder. Okay, 10's in good shape against the Queen 9 here. And of course Jimbo, with his tournament on the line, he needs to hit a lady. The 9 helps a little bit. A few more outs now. 9 or a Queen. That's no good. Has to be a 9 or a Queen, and we're down to 5. Hume holds his breath, or her breath, and that is that.
Just a quick casualty. King and a 5, Robiny. We'll come back to that in just a second. However, let's have a look at the payout table because we have lost somebody already. It's Jimbo, 1970.
Yep, and he wins £1,200. Not bad for 3 hours work on a Friday night.
Okay, so just to go back to, you pointed out before, Robiny had already committed 16,000 on the big blind.
Yes.
It wasn't that much more to call that all in, was it?
I think it was. I think it was 50-odd thousand. It was half the stack. And plus, the short stack was all in. We just saw on that prize payout board, £300 difference, 6th to 5th. Right move to stay out.
So he did the right thing. He waved goodbye to 16,000 chips, but obviously is well in it now. And, well, we've got the ace-king. That's a huge hand at this stage of the tournament.
Well, it is, especially when you're the chip leader. You know, and people are going to respect his raises, and they're going to be looking around and hoping others take him on.
I mean, is there an argument here to just go all in? Because no one can hurt him. They've got less than him.
I wouldn't do that, and for the simple reason that you're only going to get caught by, you know, aces or kings or queens, something like that. You know, you can achieve the same with that kind of bet as you can with an all-in, not be quite as vulnerable. Well,
this is perfect for Doudeau, isn't it?
And he'll now be hoping that Robiny and Fast Eddie throw their cards away. He only wants one opponent. It's only going to cost him 50,000 more. He can take a player out. He knows almost certainly he's no worse than 50-50. We know he's a lot better than that.
He's going to be loving his life when he sees these cards.
Yeah, just has to avoid a 10, basically. So far, so good.
Well, we lost someone on the first hand. This is the very next hand. Are we about to lose someone in 2 consecutive hands?
Yeah, this is what happens when players come in short stacks, as they did. You know, they have to move. Ace-10's a big hand, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think, unless a 10 pops here on the river, which it doesn't. And the king plays, and Doudeau is taking another player out.
Okay, let's see first of all how much Hume won, and then I'm going to ask you, Trevor, whether you think Hume did the right thing there.
Okay, £1,500 is Hume's prize for coming 5th, and the other 4 players delighted. They all move up now, at least another £450 because of that knockout.
Needless to say, you'd be well chuffed no matter how much money you've got to take 1,500 quid for playing a game you love playing on a Friday night. Fantastic. Now, Hume there, the re-raise of ace-10, is that legitimate in your books? Ace-10, bit raggy, but
there's only 5, it's a 5-handed table, so the value of the hands changes a little bit. Plus, he knew that Doudeau's been making moves. Been making moves. didn't put him on a stronger hand, is he? I don't think he's done a lot wrong there. I think
he couldn't fold it, and to call it is committing himself anyway, so he might as well stick it all in.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 left then, and some big old hands here.
Well, absolutely. Look at this, 2 pocket pairs, and Nigel Benn sitting there with a suited slick.
Robin would do well to get out of the way here. Now, it's all about what Fast Eddie does here, because if he gets excited about this pocket pair...
Well, there's 24,000 in the middle. Nothing he could do, it would be wrong. That's fine, and that's a perfectly reasonable play. He's only up against the blinds. He doesn't know they've both got monsters.
Now, a call here or a re-raise all in from Nigel Benn. Yeah. Try and isolate it. He's not to know, of course, that he's going to get another call, and this is going to be the biggest pot of the night.
There's dangerous players, aggressive players are dangerous. Aggressive players picking up cards are very, very dangerous, and that's what's happened with Doudeau.
Knocking on the door of 500,000 chips in the middle.
What a time to get the kings. So Nigel Benn still needs an ace. Fast Eddie needs a 5. None of the above. 6 now makes a straight for Fast Eddie. So a 5 or a 6. Nigel Benn still needs an ace. Otherwise, Doudeau's going to take 2 of them out. And he has done.
They're both gone. Incredible. Yeah. There you go. 500,000 winning its way over to Doudeau, and he's odds on now to take this one down. 2 players go there, and it's whoever had the most chips before gets more money, yeah?
Most chips at the start of the hand, and that's made a massive, you know, the £750 difference here, Rich. Fast Eddie goes out in 4th, 1,950. Nigel Benn in 3rd, 2,700.
And then there were 2, Doudeau and Robin E1. It's on. Okay, before we get into this titanic heads-up battle, let's take a quick look at the profiles of these 2 players.
Well, they're both from completely different parts of the country. Robin from the northeast up in Newcastle. Doudeau from down south here in Twickenham, not too far actually from the Sky Poker Studios, in fact. You can see that Doudeau was down to 625 chips at one point. Remember, they started with 1,500, Robin down to 860. The lowest positions they occupy, well, Doudeau only had a few behind him at one stage, well past the 500th position. Robin's never really been in too much trouble, but she comes in behind. She's only got 113,000. It's about a 5-to-1 chip lead, or 6-to-1 chip lead even for Doudeau.
Yeah, 522 entered the game, so to be down to 503 and to be in with a very good chance of taking it is excellent. Now, what's the way forward here for both of these players? They've got completely different chip stacks in front of them.
Well, Robin knows that Doudeau's almost going to do that with any 2 cards. Use those chips as a bullying tactic. And
Queen 7's the average hand, so Queen 8's good then, yeah?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a call.
Can't hang around, can you? Because they're going to get blinded down 16,000 on a big blind.
Okay. She would have been behind. But the problem is, because her stack is so small, she just can't afford to do that for almost at all now. She has to play and hope, and this is where, you know, luck does come into it, because she hasn't got enough chips to take Doudeau off any hand, pretty much. He's just going to hope that the law of averages applies, and if he doesn't get a next time, he'll get it the time after that.
There's a momentum thing, isn't there, in heads up, and if you're the short stack and you can scare the big stack by just relentlessly going all in, they start to doubt themselves. They start to think, well, okay, they probably didn't have the hand last time, they must have a hand this time, well, and they start folding.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, Doudeau's had the momentum not just on the final table, in the last sort of 3/4 of an hour when we've seen him. He's got cards, he's aggressive, he's getting people to call against him when he's a big favourite, and that's how he's amassed his massive chip stack.
Well, no prizes for guessing what Robin is going to do here.
It's an automatic.
That's good to go, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. It's better than average hand. They're suited. Get him in.
The question is, does Doudeau call this? He's got so many chips, I guess he should.
Well,
just a call
interesting. There. Now, Doudeau may take that as a sign of weakness. No, it's a good check, actually.
I wonder if Robin is going to live to regret that decision, because maybe, just maybe, if they pushed all in there, they could have got 6-4 off. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that is a rubbish hand, let's face it. But then Doudeau's got so many chips, maybe he would have been forced to call.
Yeah, so as I say, I think he had 2 or 3 goes to take out Robin over the next 3 hands without losing too much. He's checked it, nice little check. 32,000 in the middle. There's the all-in. That was what Doudeau wanted, and now Robin is drawing dead to running cards here. She's going to need a couple of clubs. Or running kings or running eights. Well, there's one of them.
Yeah.
It's got to be an 8. King's no good. Must be an 8. It's the only way. Otherwise, Doudeau's a champion. £7,200. It's there. It's done it.
Primo winner, Doudeau. Primo winner, number 10, March 2008. He came.